In less than 30 minutes, one of these lottery players will attempt to win $1 million. The only question, which one? Let's find out. Will it be representing Iowa, Sharon Farr? Or representing Kentucky, Mary Campbell? Or representing Connecticut, George Lennart? We'll find out, because tonight, from the incredible Venetian Hotel in the heart of Las Vegas, this is Powerball Instant Millionaire. And now, here's your host, Todd Newton.
Good luck, players. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and thank you, folks at home, for being here once again for Powerball Instant Millionaire, the show that could turn that lottery ticket into $1 million just like that. You gotta love that. But not only do these players up on our stage have a chance to pick up that million, but you folks playing along with us at home right now, you have a chance to pick up thousands of dollars along the way. So let's give you the opportunity to do that by getting the show started. Go to the state of Iowa. You are being represented by Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Sharon Farr, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're from Des Moines, is that correct?
That's correct.
What do you do in Des Moines?
I work for the city of Des Moines.
Well, fantastic. And let's go to Mary from Kentucky. Hi, Mary.
Hi,
What do you do in Kentucky?
I'm a nanny to 2 wonderful little boys,
Oh, how
aged
great.
3 and 5.
Well, good for you. And they could manage without you for a couple of days.
Well, I miss them for today.
I bet you do.
They wanted to come with me.
Maybe next time, right? And George from Connecticut. How do you say that last name? Lennart?
That's Lennart.
Lennart. All right. Well, Jordan, you're from Manchester, Connecticut. What do you do up there?
I'm a technical engineer. I work for a engine company in East Hartford, Connecticut.
Well, fantastic. Players, welcome to Las Vegas. Welcome to our show. Let's go ahead and begin now by playing our version of Crazy Eights. Now, you see the computer here is going to shuffle up that deck. And we're going to go ahead and put all 4 of the 4s on top of the board when we find them there, and randomly deal out 18 cards, all of those cards between ace and 8. What I need you to do is find a card that raises a suit. When you do that, you're safe. When you fail to do that, that is a strike. If you find yourself with 3 strikes, you will find yourself out of this game, all right? And right now, we're looking for the player that can either find the 4th 8 that's hidden somewhere up here, or the player that survives the other 2 and finds himself being the last player left in the game. That's how you win here. Good enough? All right, let's start each of you off with $1,000. And Sharon, the board's yours. You're up first. Which card looks good to you?
I'll take card number 10, please.
All right, card number 10, a 5 or better in any suit. Do we have a good card? Yes, we do. The 5 of clubs. Very nice, Sharon. $100 for that, and for every good card you find here in our game. And the first decision of the game is yours, Sharon. What are you going to do? You're going to look for another good card, make things a little tougher for Mary and George, or are you going to pass and save those strikes?
I think I'm going to pass.
All right. Mary, we come to you.
Number 7.
Let's go to number 7. Number 7, still a pretty open board. Do we have a good card? No, the 2 of spades. That brings our game down a little bit, Mary. We don't want that. That's your first strike. George, over to you.
I'll pick number 8, please.
Number 8. Let's try and raise that spade if we can a little bit. 3 or better there. Do we have a good card? Well, the 8 of diamonds. It doesn't get much better than that. Like we said, 4 8s in up there. When you find an 8, it locks off the suit. We will never take that down, George. We'll give you $100 there. Decision time for you as well. Look for another good card or pass it back to Sharon.
I'll pick number 15, please.
He's going to play on. He's looking at card number 15. Is it another good card for George? Yes, it is. The 6 of hearts. Another $100 there for you, George. Still plenty of good cards up there. Are you going to go look for another one or pass it back to Sharon?
I'll pass it back to Sharon.
Okay, Sharon, this board's yours.
I'll try number card 18.
All right, card number 18. Still would be nice to get something in the spade there to bring the value of our game up. 2 of clubs, well, that takes it in the wrong direction. That's going to be your first strike, Sharon. And Mary, back to you.
Number 5.
Number 5. All right, let's get a 3 or better in spades or clubs here. What do you say? We'll take that, the 5 of spades. Now our game is worth over $5,000, Mary. $100 for that card. What would you choose to do here? You going to look for another good one, or you going to pass over
I'm
to
going to
George?
pass to George.
All right, George. Still no strikes. The board's yours.
I'll pick number 2, please.
Card number 2. Is it a good card? Let's find out. The 3 of clubs. Yes, it is. Just barely, but it's in there. Continue on, George, or pass to Sharon?
I'll pass, please.
All right, Sharon, or George.
I'll take card number 6.
Card number 6. Still 3 8s up on that board. Is this one of them? No. 2 hearts. That's your second strike, Sharon. Mary.
Number 3.
Number 3. Give us one of those 8s. We'll take an 8. There's one. All right. $100 for you there, Mary. 2 more 8s up there on the board. Are you going to go in search of another one or pass to George?
How many strikes have I got?
You have 1 strike.
Number 12.
All right, she's going to play on. Card number 12. 6 are better in the spades, 4 are better in the clubs. The ace club. That doesn't help. That's your second strike. George, you have no strikes.
I'll pick number 13, please.
Number 13. Need a good card here. Is this a good one? The 3 of diamonds? No. That's your first strike, George. All right, Sharon, with 2 strikes, you need a good card here or you're out of this game.
Oh, let's try number 11.
All right. Anything in the clubs will do you? 6 are better in the spades. What do we have? Are you in or out? You are out. That's your third strike. Mary, same situation for you. You have 2 strikes. You need a good card here, or else George walks away with $5,818.
16.
All right. Are you still in, or does George get the money? Card number 16. The 7 of diamonds. The money goes to you, George. Darren, you leave us with $1,100. Mary, $1,200 for you. And George from Connecticut, $5,818. And the best part, 1 step closer to playing for $1 million. We will be back after this short break. Hey, this is Todd. The players on stage aren't the only ones winning. Check out this week's home partners from your state. Each one could win up to $10,000. So if you want to get in on the action, head to your favorite lottery retailer and pick up a game show instant ticket. Who knows? You might just become a millionaire. And don't forget, every Powerball Instant Millionaire contestant and a guest get a fabulous trip to the Venetian Hotel, where the lap of luxury is only the beginning. Star Search has...
One of these remaining lottery players hopes to become the next Powerball Instant Millionaire. Who will it be? Let's find out. Is it representing Minnesota, Elise Chris? Or representing Louisiana, Mike Dager? Or representing Oregon, Joe Capizzato. Welcome back to Powerball Instant Millionaire.
And welcome back. Now, folks, if it looks like we're having a good time on this show, well, it's because we are. And you can be here, too. It all starts with you running down to your local retailer and picking up a game show ticket. It is that easy. And hopefully we'll see you right here in Las Vegas. But right now, let's focus on the 3 folks that are here with us now. Before we start our next game, let's take a moment to get to know you a little bit. Elise Chris from Minnesota. What do you do back there?
Nothing right now.
Oh, good. So plenty of time to go over strategies, right? Okay, good. Well, you look like you're focused. It's a pleasure to have you here, Elise. Mike Hebert from Louisiana. How are you, sir?
Fine.
And what part of Louisiana are you from?
The south, next to New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay, good, good. And what do you do there?
I'm a project manager with an engineering firm.
All right, Mike. Well, thank you for joining us here in Vegas. And let's go to Joan Campuzano from Oregon. How you doing, Joan?
Fine, thank you.
And what do you do in Oregon?
I'm retired.
Good for you. All right. Well, we have 3 big-time lottery players here ready to win some of that big-time money, and this is how we're going to hopefully help you fulfill that mission. We are going to play a game that we call High Rollers. Now, the computer has hidden 20 pair of dice behind the chips that you see up there on the board. The dice represent values 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, with 10 sevens up there, but you need to avoid those sevens. If you roll a 7, that is a strike. You get 3 strikes, and you're out of the game. Now, when you roll something other than a 7, we will add $1,000 plus the value of the dice to the money line. So if you roll a 4 for me, the money line then becomes $2,004. The player that brings the last 2 numbers of our money line to 40 or higher is our winner. You walk away with the cash, and you're 1 step closer to playing for $1 million, okay? Good luck to all three of you. Let's start you off with that $1,000 that we all love so much. There it is. Elise from Minnesota, this table is yours. Roll those dice.
Number 20.
All right. Underneath chip number 20. Shake up those dice. Give us anything but a 7. And it's a 3. We will take that. $2,003 the value of the game now, Elise. What are you going to do? Roll the dice again or pass over to Mike from Louisiana?
I'll roll again.
Okay.
Number 9.
Let's go to number 9. We'll shake up those dice that are hidden beneath chip number 9. Is it something other than a 7? It sure is. It's a 12. $3,015 is what our game is worth. See what happens when you sit home, you focus on that strategy? Beautiful thing. All right, Elise, now what are you going to do? Roll again or pass to Mike?
One more time. Number 4.
One more time, number 4. Underneath chip number 4, is it something other than a 7? Yes! A 4. $4,019, 21 away from the money. Elise, get this. You can do this in 2 lucky rolls of the dice. The 11 is still up there. The 10 is still up there. What are you going to do? You going to take that shot or you going to pass?
I'm going to pass.
All right, Mike. Let's hope it comes back to you, Elise. What do you think, Mike?
Give me chip number 17.
We are going to give you chip number 17. And we'll find out if it's something other than a 7 underneath there. Is it? No, that's the first 7. All right, Mike. Down to you, Joan.
I'll take number 8.
And she's thinking about it. She's focused on that chip number 8. We know the 7s are up there. Did we dodge them here? Ah, we hit another one. There's your first strike, Joan. Well, look who's back in control. Elise from Minnesota, still 21 away. Which chip looks good to you now?
14.
Number 14. Is it something other than a 7? Is it a big number? It is, 7. You knew that one of them was bound to get you, Elise. All right, Mike.
Give me chip number 1.
Chip number 1. Let's shake those dice up for you, Mike. Roll them down on the table. Did we dodge a 7? Yes, we did with a 5. Up to $5,024. We are just 16 away. Again, Mike, you can do this in 2 lucky rolls if you want to take that shot, or you can pass to Joan. What are you going to do?
I'm going to pass this one.
All right, Joan, table's yours.
Number 2.
Number 2, we still have the 11 up there, the 10 up there. Is this a nice high number? Oh, it's a 7. There's your second strike, Joan. And we come back to Elise from Minnesota.
Number 11.
Let's go number 11. Let's see if we can stay away from the 7s. Is it a good number? No, it's a 7. Now they're coming out. Now they're coming out. But half of them are gone. That's the good news. Mike?
Number 7.
Let's go number 7. Underneath chip number 7. Shake those dice up. Mike from Louisiana. He rolls a 10. There it is. $6,034. Mike, we're 6 away from the money. You have 1 strike. What are you going to do? You going to take another roll here, or are you going to pass?
I'm going to take number 16.
Number 16. He could bring it all home here. Does Mike get the money? Let's find out. Yes, he does with a 6. How about that? Elise, off to such a strong start, but you do leave us with $1,300. Joan, $1,000 for you. And Mike, $7,040. You're getting closer to playing for $1 million. We'll be right back after these words, folks.
Each of our remaining players has selected a sphere. Only one contains the red Powerball, and only that player stays in the running to become an instant millionaire. Players ready, set, open!
Powerball.
Karen Stroud, you're in the game. On Powerball Instant Millionaire.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Now, remember, there are no losers here on Powerball Instant Millionaire. All of our players, even the ones who don't make it up to the stage, pick up at least $1,000. But one of the 3 players that are on our stage are but moments away from playing for $1 million, and that's why we're all here. Karen has just joined us. Congratulations, Karen.
Thank you.
And tell us where you're from, what you do, all that good stuff.
From Roland Park, Kansas, and I'm
Partially retired. I work part-time as a demonstrator for meat products.
Oh, good, good. Well, let's hope your luck with Powerballs continue, because what we're going to do right here is hide 5 of them. And all I need you fine folks to do is find those Powerballs, okay? Because when you find one, everything is great. When you don't find one, that's a strike. 3 strikes, and you're out of the game. The player left in the game, or the player that finds that 5th Powerball and puts it back up there for me, picks up $1,000 and will have the chance to turn that 1,000 into $1 million. Fair enough? George, let's begin with you.
I'll pick number 8, please.
Is there a Powerball behind number 8? Let's find out. Yes, there is, George. There are 4 more up there. Are you going to go look for the second one, or are you going to pass to Mike and save those strikes?
I'll pass on this one, please.
Okay, it comes to you.
11.
Is there a Powerball behind number 11? No, that's your first strike, Mike. Karen from Kansas, how about it?
Let's try number 3, please.
Let's try that. Let's look behind number 3 and see if we find a Powerball there. Nope. Find a strike, Karen. George from Connecticut, back to you.
I'll pick number 5, please.
All right. We're looking for the second Powerball. Is it behind number 5? Yes, it is. Somebody's been playing along at home, it looks like. All right, George, 3 more up there. Do you dare look for the third, or would you like to pass the Mike?
I'll pass to Mike.
All right. Mike from Louisiana, back to you.
Number 10,
All right. Is that third Powerball hiding behind number 10? Yes, it is, and there it is. Well, Mike, here's your dilemma. You only have 1 strike. There are only 2 Powerballs remaining up there. But if you decide to pass, if you don't feel like going for it now, if you decide to pass, it may not come back to you, because Karen and George will both get a crack at it. So what are you going to do? You going to look for the 4th one there, or are you going to go ahead and pass it over?
I'm going to pass it.
All right. See if it comes back to you. Karen?
I'll try number 6, please.
Let's try number 6 and find out if that 4th Powerball is behind it. No, there's your second strike, Karen. George from Connecticut, who has no strikes, by the way. Find that 4th Powerball.
I'll try the number 7, please.
All right. Is it behind number 7? No, your first strike, George. Mike from Louisiana did come back to you. Where do you think it is?
4.
4. Let's see if that 4th Powerball is behind number 4, and it is. Well, Mike, there are 5 numbers yet to be uncovered up there. There's 1 Powerball remaining. If you choose to go looking for it and you find it, you pick up the 1,000, you will have the chance to play for $1 million. If you pass, again, it may not come back to you. You only have 1 strike. What are you going to do?
I'm going to play number 12.
He's going to go for it. If that Powerball is behind number 12, he's playing for $1 million. Oh, your second strike, Mike. Karen, you have 2 strikes, which means you need to find that Powerball or you're out of this game.
Let's go for number 1, please.
All right. Number 1. Let's find out if you're playing for $1 million. Karen, your 3rd strike, you're out of the game. George. 1 out of 3 shot here. Where do you think that Powerball is?
I'll pick number 13, please.
Number 13. Is he playing for $1 million? Let's find out. No, your second strike. All right, Mike. You narrowed it down a little bit, didn't you, by passing there? It's a 50-50 shot. Find the Powerball, and you play for $1 million. Otherwise, George plays for the money. Connecticut versus Louisiana here.
I'm going to go for the 9 red.
All right. Let's look underneath number 9 and find out who's playing for $1 million. George, it's you. You're playing for $1 million. You gotta love that. Folks, we will take this short break, give everybody a chance to catch their breath, and we'll be back. George goes for all the cash right after this. Welcome back. We're here with George Lenartz from Connecticut. Are you ready to play this game?
Yes,
For
I am.
$1 million. I know your lovely wife, Maya. Your wife of 35 years. She's
Yes.
enjoying it. Let me tell you how the game works, George. Look right over here, and you will see that underneath the letters in the word Powerball, we have placed $7 signs and 2 X's. There they are right there. We're going to take the $1,000 that you just won, and for every dollar sign you turn over, we will double your money, okay? Find all $7 signs without finding one of those X's, and you've got yourself $1 million. You can't beat that. Take a deep breath
Sounds
here.
good.
Let's go ahead and hide those dollar signs, please. And let's play Instant Millionaire. $1,000, George. Pick a letter. Let's turn it into $2,000.
I'll pick letter P, please.
All right. Let's highlight the letter P, please. Does that turn $1,000 into $2,000? Yes, it does. You're up to $2,000.
I'll pick B, please.
The letter B. We will highlight that for you, George. And we'll find out if that letter B turns 2,000 into 4. Yes, it does. $4,000, George, just like that.
I'll pick the letter A, please.
Let's go down to the A. Light it up, please. And see if the letter A turns 4,000 into 8,000. $8,000, George. How about this?
That sounds good.
Now you're having some fun. All right.
I'll pick the second L, please.
The second L, the last letter in the word, we will light that up. See if it turns 8,000 into 16,000. George, you've got $16,000. You are 3 moves away from $1 million. Would you like to pick a letter?
I'll pick the letter R, please.
Letter R. We will light it up, George. Let's see if it becomes $32,000. Your first X. Tell you what we're going to do. Now the $1 million is out of play. You can walk with your $16,000 now, or you can continue to play on. We'll continue to double your money for every dollar sign you find. Just know that if you play, you find another X, you take away half your cash. What would you like to do?
I'll keep playing.
Okay.
I'd like the letter E, please.
The letter E. Let's see if it turns 16,000 into 32,000 for you, George. Sure does. $32,000. 3 letters remaining up there. 2 of them will double your money. You want to walk with $32,000 or play on?
I'll pick the letter A, L, please.
All right. The last L. We will line it up for you, George. Does it turn 32,000 into 64,000? Yes, it does. $64,000, George. You can walk with $64,000 right now, or you can play the 50-50 odds. One of those letters will turn 64 into 128. The other one would take you back to 32,000.
Something tells me I better walk on this one.
You're going to walk here, huh? All right. $64,000. George, just for fun, let's see what that other dollar sign was. There it was. It's right there behind the... Oh, congratulations. $64,000 plus the previous winners gives you a grand total of $69,000. $69,818, actually. We thank you for stopping by. We thank you folks at home for joining us. Please be here next time when another lucky lottery player goes for $1 million. We'll see you then.